The Law of the Harvest, an expanded story. Every life is built on a choice. And every single morning you walk past two invisible fields. The first field is comfortable, it's easy. It requires nothing from you today. The second field demands a price, a small payment in the form of discipline. Let's call this the Law of the Harvest. When you walk into the field of discipline, the work is never exciting. It's the simple, uncomfortable act of sowing seeds. It's staying up an extra hour to learn a skill when your friends are out having fun. It's putting 10% of your paycheck into savings, even though you could use that money today. It's forcing yourself to make one more sales call, or read one more chapter when your mind is screaming for a break. The truth is, when you sow these seeds, you see no result. The ground looks the same. For weeks, maybe months, you keep going back to that field. You keep watering, you keep tilling, and all you see is dirt. This is the great test of self-development. Most people give up here. They decide the law is broken, or that it doesn't apply to them, and they return to the easy path. But the law of the harvest is an immutable law of the universe. It doesn't care about your impatience, it only cares about your consistency. And then one day something shifts. The seeds you planted 6 months ago or a year ago start to sprout. The 10 extra pages a day become the expertise that lands you the promotion. The 10% savings becomes the initial capital for your new business. The one extra sales call you didn't want to make becomes the relationship that changes your entire career trajectory. When the harvest comes, it comes in abundance. You reap far more than you sow. And suddenly, the small pain of daily discipline looks like a laughably cheap price to pay for the massive reward you are now collecting. But what about the other path, the one of ease? 5 years pass, and the person who chose comfort wakes up in a barren field. Not only did they not sow, but the time they wasted has been compounded into the most crushing weight of all: the pain of regret. It's the feeling of looking back and realizing your future was determined not by what you wanted, but by what you failed to do. Discipline weighs ounces, regret weighs tons. You must decide which pain you are willing to embrace today, because your field is waiting. Go put in the work and prepare for your harvest.